Welcome back, everyone. We're here again with Steve and Manny from Jolies in Lafayette. Mr. Steve, why don't you give us another, just tell us a little more about the restaurant.
Well, I mentioned earlier that we do brunch on Saturday and Sunday, and it's a really wonderful, relaxing Saturday, Sunday morning brunch. We typically have a keyboard player or an acoustic guitarist sitting up on the landing of the circular staircase playing light music, really enjoyable. And it is an off-the-menu brunch. And as with all of our menus, brunch, lunch, and dinner, the emphasis is on local ingredients, and on we highlight on the brunch a lot of dishes that use Gotro Farms country yard eggs. These are true free-range chickens that the eggs are country. When you crack them open, the yolks stand up tall and they're orange. And a lot of the dishes, which I'm going to let Manny talk about a couple, come with a fried yard egg sitting right on top.
Wow.
You cut it, the yolk goes over the dish, and then you dig in.
These eggs are so vibrant and golden and yellow that they should have their own crayon color. It should be the Gotro yellow in a box. But you get these things in front of you and they speak for themselves. But we do a couple of different dishes with the yard eggs. We do our own biscuits in-house, top them off with sauteed crab meat and shrimp, top them off with a tasso cream sauce, and then the yard eggs. Wow. We do a sardou as well, which is traditionally a classic New Orleans dish. Cream spinach over the top of some biscuits again, and the yard eggs. We do our own sausage for some waffles that we toss in with some toasted polenta, so you cut into it. You get a little crispy bite from the waffle batter, and our steamed sausage. Beignets, of course, is a big hit for brunch.
Complimentary beignets on a Saturday brunch. We call it the Saturday beignet brunch, and so you can have them at the beginning of your meal, or you can have them at the end of your meal.
It's worth it just to go for that.
That is really interesting. Again,
you don't have to go all the way to New Orleans for.
Right. We were talking about the seafood and stuff, and you were saying how they just open up and look at them.
And they're opening up by themselves now.
Okay, you're good. You're good.
Yeah, they're looking really good, fresh and plump and vibrant.
And like you were talking about on the gumbo, letting it roll with the oysters, and then you find these little nuggets.
Little nuggets.
Well, you see how big and plump the mussels stay.
Yeah, that's very important.
That is
the way you got to have it. You ruin the dish really quickly if you don't.
And plus you have that nice salt water brine that the mussels naturally give out when they open up. So that adds a lot to your stock.
And you know, there are a lot of dishes for anyone on the Jolies menu. I know we've talked about some things that are a little bit different, but we have dishes. You know, we have a fried catfish dish. We can make other things, fried shrimp on request. My mama, bless her heart, she loves fried shrimp, and she comes in and we make her fried shrimp and French fries. It's not on the menu, but we do some nice stuff for the kids. That's the great thing about the level of skill we have in our kitchen is they're very adaptable. It's, what do you need? You want something vegetarian? We'll do something vegetarian. Gluten-free? We're going to do gluten-free. You have an allergy to peanuts or whatever? We're going to make you something that doesn't make you feel like a stepchild. Yeah. And it's going to accommodate your dietary needs.
No, that's great. That's fantastic. It's always like, you know, it's so nice to be able to take care of a customer even though they have food allergies.
And a lot of places you go and you start making special requests, and I know this from personal experience as a diner, you get treated like, oh my God.
Oh Lord.
Well, when you send the special request to the kitchen at Jolie's, they're like, what can I do to knock their socks off?
Yeah.
Within their dietary restrictions. It's a challenge.
And you know, most good chefs like some kind of challenge, like, let me see what I can do.
Absolutely.
You know?
Definitely. So Manny, about how long do you think we had more before this is?
This is actually coming to a conclusion, and Steve was talking about our peasant bread a little while ago, which we get from Poupart's Bakery. That's also local, and we have some going back here in the toaster oven. And we rub this down with the same mixture of garlic and parsley we talked about a little while ago. And we're going to top this off a little more.
I can see why that guy comes there and eats the same thing every time.
Yeah.
It just looks amazing.
And then you take the peasant bread and you sop up the broth, and
it just looks fresh. It looks amazing. It looks like it tastes good.
We're gonna put this in.
Fresh herbs in it and everything.
And that's the great thing about this stew. It's so rustic and just kind of makes you want to dig in, get dirty. And then there's a little sauce that we serve with the cioppino, which is basically a roasted red pepper aioli. And to make that, We take our house-made mayonnaise.
And this is a little sauce on the side that you can dollop little dollops of it in your broth and stir it in. It's a really refreshing mixture.
Condiment?
It's not it's not a heavy condiment. It's not strongly flavored, and it's meant to complement it. You can put a little on your bread and eat it with it. You use it however you want.
Really?
I like to just put it in the stew itself and just mix it all in.
Mix it in, and it just makes it for a wonderful finish and a wonderful complement.
So when you get at the restaurant, you'll get served with the cioppino, the rui, your peasant bread, and then in the kitchen we kind of finish this off
Oh, of course.
with more of that garlic mixture.
Garlic.
Very nice.
Wow, you
very,
can't beat
very
that.
nice.
It's a very accommodating dish.
Beautiful
see.
seafood.
Yeah,
Definitely.
great.
Steve, again, tell us about your hours of operation and
We do lunch every Tuesday through Friday from 11 to 2. We do a Saturday and Sunday brunch from 10:30 to 2, and we're open for dinner from 5 to 9 for Tuesday through Thursday, and 5 to 10 Friday and Saturday. We have an upstairs room that seats up to 30 people that is available for any for private events, and we do a lot of off-premises catering. We're really getting strong on the off-premises catering. We can do almost any kind of event, themed events. We have great bartenders. I got to talk about our mixologists. We have some awesome bartenders who they make all of their mixers from fresh, local, seasonal ingredients.
Wow.
And make cocktails. They make a Sazerac from New Orleans Sazerac that people come in constantly for that Sazerac and say that's better than anything they've had in New Orleans.
Yeah, you don't see that much around here, like a Sazerac.
No, and then
You just don't.
we do classic cocktails, things from the 1800s, but bringing back old style mixology where you make your own mixers, and our bartenders make just incredible cocktails.
I can imagine.
We have a great wine list too of wines that are a little bit out of the ordinary, really fairly priced, but we don't just pull from France, or we don't just pull from Napa. We pull from other places. It's about the quality of the wine and getting a good price point
Wide
for the
range.
customer.
These very small vineyards that produce just a couple thousand cases a year, we just pull them in.
Go ahead.
Same thing with our beer, it's all microbrews.
Microbrews, true.
Well, thank you all for coming, guys.
thank you all so much. We appreciate it, Manny.
Always a pleasure.
Congratulations on your confidence, Mr. Steve.
Nice to meet you, man.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
And we appreciate y'all coming with both Blue Dog and Jolies. And we thank y'all for watching the What's Cooking Show. So join us back for next week for more interesting dishes.